Hey guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the 5 and Below Beauty Spot sponges. I took the biggest one out, which is the blue one. This is the Check Me Out collection. You get 3 sponges for $4, so very, very affordable. And this is what they all look like. So you get a really tiny one, then a medium-sized one, and a large one. And so this is going to be an in-depth review on blending in a concealer, and I'm going to be doing everything the same, using the same products that I use every single day, and see if these do a nice job of blending it out. So starting off with a bit of a review. So this is the tiny one, and this is just to show you how like squishy it is. None of these are wet, they're all completely dry. Yeah, so that's just that one. Then I feel like as they do get bigger, they are a bit harder. This one has been wet before, but never used, and it is definitely not as soft as the pink one. And then here's the larger one, and this is more soft than the black, but less like bouncy than the pink. So I think I'm going to use the blue one just because I really like the shape of it and it's a decent size. But first I'm going to pull my hair back so that's out of the way. Oops, that always happens with my short hair. And I'm wearing a Mickey shirt today that I got from like Target or something, I don't know. So starting off with my Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. You guys know I love this. I have been using it in several tutorials. My eye makeup, my brows are done, but I have absolutely no face makeup on, and I don't have any lippy on today, so I'm just going to be applying this where I would normally apply it, which is all over my face, but I'm just going to be putting the concealer on under my eyes and how the beauty blender blends it out. So I'm using the Hey Honey concealer in Natural, which I received in Ipsy. This is super creamy, so there's obviously no problem with me blending it out using my hands, but I'm going to use a sponge to see how much product the sponge absorbs and all that stuff. So first I'm just going to apply it under my eyes. I'm just going to be applying a generous amount and kind of blending it out just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to go in with the blue sponge right here. Alright, so starting off, we're going to blend this all out, and then I'm going to show you how much is on the sponge and if I think it absorbed or it did a good job. Because normally this concealer does a pretty good job. It's pretty medium to full coverage, and that can be easily achieved by my finger. So we're just going to blend this out and see how it looks. Alright, so as you can see, the sponge is quite coated with the product. I think it absorbed most of it, but it did not do a bad job blending it out. I do see product on there, but now we're going to blend out the other side using this tip. And the concealer is really easy to work with, so it's not really like a concealer problem because I know this is super easy to blend out. So as you can see, I think this side is looking better in that it did not absorb as much product as it did on the other side. But I'm going to be doing it on my hand up close to show you guys what I really think about it. So I'm just going to finish blending this out. It's all blended out, and that is the coverage. So you do see quite a bit of product on here. Now I'm just going to do it on my hand. I'm just going to squeeze a tiny bit out. So as you can see on my hand, I have a freckle there, so I'm just going to see if this can cover it out. I did put a generous amount of concealer on there, and normally this concealer is pretty full coverage. So now I'm just going to be blending it out on my hand to see how it did. Alright, so I do feel like most of the product was absorbed, and I do see a residue of the concealer on there, but the freckle is still pretty visible, so I'm not sure that the sponge really helped in the applying of the concealer, and I think it just kind of wiped off product. As you can see, most of the product there. And I don't think these perform any better wet because when I got the black one wet, it didn't increase in size and it didn't really feel any squishier. So I'm just going to leave it as these sponges are. Would I recommend them? No. Do I think they are okay for the price? Yes. But I just feel like this absorbed more product than what it gave out. So it did apply it nicely. It's not streaky. It's not creasing or anything, which this concealer doesn't. But I just feel like these are definitely not going to be your best bet. I'm pretty sure there's better ones at the drugstore, even if they are a bit expensive. I know that L'Oreal just came out with a new one, I believe. And I know Morphe definitely has one because a lot of people talk about that one. Morphe definitely has one, and Maybelline, I think L'Oreal came out with one, and I think CoverGirl came out with one, but I'm not sure. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think my next video is going to be the stocking stuffers for either the swimmer or the diver, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!